All right, everyone. Welcome, welcome. We're going to get started in about 1 minute. In about 1 minute, we will get started. I want to thank everyone for taking time out of your day to sit with me so we can discuss this goodness that I have for you. Bear with me one more moment. See what we got. All right, let me share this screen. Make sure that everybody can see what I see. Hope everyone is having a good day. I'm sitting here. Typically, I have someone in the control room with me to make all these switches and these changes, but today I don't have that. So we're gonna go with it, ladies and gentlemen. All right. So for those of you that have seen my video on the W4 hack, where I went through, let me reduce this a little bit so everybody can see it a little better. Hopefully everyone can see that. Okay, so hopefully you guys have seen my video on the W4 hack. Okay, what I want to show you guys, we're going to get right to it. Okay, because I know it's late in the evening. People have worked very hard. I have to finish packing. We're getting ready to go to Punta Cana in a couple of hours, and it's just a whirlwind of what's going on. And let me turn it back on me for a second. Let me tell you guys a little bit about me. Okay, my name is Antonio Starr. All right. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a best-selling author of the book Frugality Pays. I'm a success coach. You know, I coach people and show people how they can make 6 figures a year from the comfort of their own home. Sort of like me. I'm at home. I work from home or from the beaches of the world. But at the same time, not only do we want to show people how to make money, we want to show people how to keep their money. We want to show people how to be wise with their money, right? We want to show people how to maximize and leverage the legal loopholes that are presented to us, that are afforded to us for those of us that own home-based businesses. Now, if you're watching this video and you do not have a home-based business, that's completely fine. I'm going to show you some things, okay? I'm going to show you why everyone needs to be in a home-based business, okay? I'm going to show you why everyone needs to own a home-based business and how the tax codes are written to benefit those of us that own home-based businesses. And here's one of the main reasons why. Because home-based businesses, just like any other business, if we're able to leverage loopholes and put more money back into our pocket, we're able to put more money into the economy. Okay, so we can stimulate the economy. It's businesses, small businesses, that keeps the world running, right? So let's use that, ladies and gentlemen. Why are we only W-2 employees? If you're watching this and you only have a W-2 paycheck, you're only a W-2 employee, you're not maximizing and taking full advantages of the benefits that were given to us by our government, right? Our gracious government. Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to show you how you will benefit being in a home-based business. And then I'm just going to give you a sneak peek of the home-based business that I'm in. You know, there may be people watching this that may be in their own home-based business. I encourage and I applaud everyone that's in a home-based business. But if you're looking for a great home-based business, I'll show you just a sneak peek, okay, of what it is that we're doing as well. So listen, let's get right into this form, ladies and gentlemen. This is why everybody is here, right? Let's get right into this form. Okay, let me bring my screen up here. Everybody should see my form now. Okay. So this is what happens, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, this tool was given to me by a gentleman by the name of Marcus Young. Look him up on YouTube. He is a financial advisor. I don't know him well. I just got the tool from him. I know that this is a great tool that he's created, and I'm very thankful because I came across this tool. I was looking for something like this to share with my team, and everything that I saw cost several hundreds of dollars that to give me this same information that Mr. Young gave me for free. So I really appreciate Mr. Young, Marcus Young. Look him up. But because he shared this tool with me, I will share it with everyone else once we're done here. So you're able to take this tool. If you do not have a copy of a blank W4 form, I advise you after this webinar to go out and download that form, and I'm gonna show you exactly how to fill this out. Okay. So for those of us in a home-based business, ladies and gentlemen, we're able to complete the worksheet that's on the back of our W4 form. A lot of us have never even glanced at the back of our W4 form, unfortunately, right? But on the back of that W4 form, there's an additional worksheet that allows us to forecast business expenses, legitimate business expenses. Now, mind you, if you don't have a home-based business, you will not be able to do this. If you don't have a home-based business, I'm about to show you how much money you're leaving on the table. Okay. All right. So let's say hypothetically, I apologize, my phone is on ring. Let's say hypothetically, ladies and gentlemen, you are you earn $60,000 a year. Okay. This individual, we're working with someone that earns $60,000 a year. Here in this field is where you will put your annual salary. Okay. This is where you will put your annual salary. All right. Now, the next field that you want to do is you want to select your pay frequency. Select your pay frequency. So whether you get paid weekly, bi-weekly, semi-monthly, monthly, you select that. So let's just say for this example, this individual gets paid bi-weekly. Okay. And your current withholdings. Okay. Your current withholdings on your W4. Let me show you guys the W4. Let me switch to my W4 here. I don't think everyone was able to see that, so I apologize. So we're going to switch to the W4 and then I'll go back to that screen, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so everyone can see my W4. This is how your W4 should look, ladies and gentlemen, roughly. Okay, this is just an example that I put together. So this individual here is single. Okay, they're claiming themselves. They're also claiming, head of household. They have one dependent, which is one child, and they're claiming head of household. So we have a total of 4 allowances. Okay, so we have 4 allowances, and this is how most of our W4s look. Okay, so now if we go back to my form here, let me go back to my form. All right. So now in my form, we have an individual again that earns $60,000 a year. They get paid bi-weekly. All right. What's great about this is that it shows you your tax bracket. For those of you that don't know what tax bracket you're in, it shows you your tax bracket. So if you're making $60,000 a year, you're in the 25% tax bracket. Okay. Now let's say you have 4 withholdings. Okay. So an individual with 4 withholdings right now, you're roughly paying $6,158.75 a year in taxes, right? Based on that $60,000. Now, when you are in a home-based business, you're allowed to deduct your common business deductions up front on your W4 at your job. So again, you're forecasting the deductions that you're going to legitimately write off on your taxes at the end of the year. Okay, so what we do is we come to this next tab, which is the common business deductions tab. And I'm gonna go through this fairly quickly because I'm gonna assume that you've already seen my video on yesterday. Okay. But what we're about to do is take it to the next level. On yesterday or the day before, I showed everyone how much money they're leaving on the table, right? Now I'm about to show you how we convert those deductions into additional allowances, which is going to free up money on your check every single month at your job. So let's say this individual is paying $1,200 a month on their rent or their mortgage. Okay. And what you want to do when you get to this form, ladies and gentlemen, you want to be super conservative. Okay. You want to be super conservative. You want to err on the side of caution. You don't want to predict that you're going to write off an excessive amount of legitimate expenses and you don't hit that. Okay. So be conservative. All right. Now, percentage, as I stated before, percentage, this is the percentage of your home that you use for your business. Okay. And I won't go into it here, but you can have a home office. In our business, we have a presentation center, and I'll show you a little bit more about that. We also use our living room. So whatever space that you're using in your business, percentage of your home, you're able to write that off on your taxes. So let's just say this individual uses 20% of their home for their home office or their home business. Okay. That will enable this individual to write off $240 a month, which is annually $2,880, right? A year. Okay. Let's say utilities, water bill, light bill, even trash, things of that nature. Let's say this individual is paying $200 a month for utilities. Okay. Now, again, using 20% of their home, they're able to write off $40 of that $200 that they're going to pay anyway, that you are already paying anyway. Everyone that's watching this has utilities that they have to pay, right? Unless you're bumming a couch or something. Okay. So that's an additional $480 that you can legitimately write off on your taxes if you are in a legitimate home-based business. Cell phone in our business, in most home-based businesses, you use your cell phone for business. Okay. And being that you use your cell phone for business, you're able to write that off actually at a rate of 100%, at least in our business we are. Okay. So that $100 a month that we were going to spend anyway, we're now able to write off that $1,200 a month on our taxes. Now look what's happening down here, ladies and gentlemen. This is where the magic starts to happen on your W4. Okay. As the expenses start to build, they start to convert into allowances, right? So for this example, this individual already has 4 allowances. Okay. So now we have an additional allowance that this individual can add to their W4. Okay. Now mileage, this is business mileage. Okay. When we drive, when we leave our homes, everywhere we go, for someone that's serious about their business, everywhere that we go, it's tax deductible, okay? Because we're going to conduct business wherever we go. And here's a doozy that I learned from a CPA. If you're in a home-based business and you get those magnetic signs, you know, that you see on the side of people's cars, you put a magnetic sign and say, hey, I'm with Vacation Travel. Call me for all your travel needs. You put that on your car. Everywhere you go, you're advertising, you're rolling, you have a rolling marketing vehicle. Therefore, all of your miles are qualified for tax deductions. I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, if you're not in a home-based business, you're missing out. Okay, we're turning bills into business expenses. So let's just say conservatively, we drive 10,000 miles a year for our business. And again, if someone is serious about their business, 10,000 miles is not far-fetched. Now, we're able to write off 54 cents a mile for every mile that we drive. So that converts into $5,400 a year. Okay. Internet. We are a home-based business with us. We are a home-based business. If you don't have one, find you one. I'm going to show you one in a second. So therefore, our internet, we need our internet to conduct our business. We need our internet to conduct our business, ladies and gentlemen. So let's just say hypothetically, our internet will be conservative. Our internet is $50 a month, and that's 100% tax deductible. That's an additional $600 a month that we can write off, ladies and gentlemen. Meals and entertainment. Anytime you go out and you have a meal, you have drinks with someone, you go out to the baseball game with someone and you talk about your business, you're discussing your business. If my wife and I go out to dinner because we're business partners, if we go out to dinner, that's a tax deductible expense because we're discussing our business. If me and my son go out, he's my assistant. If we go out, we discuss the business. We're discussing strategies in our business. Therefore, that meal is tax deductible. If I take him out to the ball game, that's tax deductible. If we go to play putt-putt golf, if that even still exists, here in Atlanta, we have Top Golf, which is ludicrous, right? But if we go there, that's a tax deductible expense. Top Golf is like $100 for 4 people. So let's just say conservatively, with meals and entertainment, you're spending $150 a month, right? Half of that is tax deductible. That's an additional $900 a year, okay? Cable. Now, I have an asterisk. I have an asterisk next to cable and travel because I want y'all to understand something about our business, okay? Our business, we are in the travel business. I don't know what business that you may be in, but we're in the travel business. So we have a couple of extra common deductions, you know, versus other home-based businesses. Because with travel, we advise our clients and our customers on when and where to travel. We have to check weather conditions. We have to check the travel channel to see, like Zika outbreaks, things of that nature. But because we need the travel channel and the weather channel for our business, we can now deduct the cost of our cable bill. All right. So let's just say conservatively, we're spending $100 a month on our cable bill. That's now a business expense for us, ladies and gentlemen. That's now a business expense for us. The same goes for our travel. 2,000 of us are about to head to Punta Cana tomorrow. We're about to head to Punta Cana tomorrow to a 5-star resort. And we're about to have a really great time. But guess what else we're doing? We're doing research and development while we're in Punta Cana. We have site inspections that we have to conduct in Punta Cana. So we have to do the hard job of being at an all-inclusive 5-star resort, beachfront suites, right? And then we get to go around and be pampered as they show us the property and all the extra amenities of the property, the VIP sections of the property. Because when we book clients, when clients talk to us about Punta Cana, we need to know the ins and outs of these resorts. So our entire trip, my wife and I, we're going to have a great time, but we're going to work a little bit, right? With a Mai Tai. I mean, if you've never worked with a Mai Tai in your hand, you're missing out. So therefore, we're able to write off this trip, all of our trips, at a rate of 100%. Our flights, what we spend on the resort, what we spend on rental cars, things of that nature, 100%. So let's say, again, conservatively, we spend $200 a month in business travel. This also goes for when we travel for our coaching sessions, for our building sessions, to meet with clients, things of that nature. Anytime we travel, we get to write it off at 100%. Okay. Now, here's another one. This is a doozy, ladies and gentlemen, that a lot of people do not understand. A lot of people, just this alone, children as an employee, your child as an employee is one of the biggest perks for having a home-based business. And I'll tell you why. My son is 16 years old, ladies and gentlemen. My son has expensive taste, ladies and gentlemen. My son just got his driver's license. He had a vehicle that was given to him by his sister, which was truly a blessing, right? We put gas in his car. We pay for the maintenance on his car. We give him money to eat, right? We give him money to go out. We give him money to do different things. We buy him nice clothes. But because we are in a home-based business, instead of me paying my son allowances and things of that nature, I now pay him a wage. He is my employee. He's my assistant. And the government, the IRS, says I can hire any child between the age of 7 and 17, right? Between the ages of 7 and 17, that I could hire them and pay them up to $6,300 a year, according to publication 15 this year. Okay. So my son, or in this scenario, let's say we pay our child, and it doesn't have to be your child. It could be your godchild. It could be your niece, your nephew. It doesn't have to be your child, right? Just a child between the age of 7 and 17. You hire them to work for you, and you pay them a wage as opposed to a salary or the tooth fairy, things of that nature. So in this scenario, this situation, let's say we pay them $5,000 a year. Now, mind you, that child does not have to file taxes on that money as long as it's under the threshold of $6,300. Okay. So now we paid that child $5,000 a year in a salary. Okay. That gives us $20,000 of additional write-offs versus a regular W-2 employee, ladies and gentlemen. And that converts into 4 additional allowances. It converts into 4 additional allowances on your W-4. Legally, legitimately, keep it conservative, ladies and gentlemen. So now, instead of having 4 allowances and being taxed on 4 allowances, you're now going to be able to reduce your tax based on 8 allowances. All right. And I'm about to show you how much money that puts back into your pocket. You're going to be blown away. So right now we have 4 allowances, ladies and gentlemen. We're getting paid bi-weekly. Moving forward, instead of 4 allowances, we now legitimately have 8 allowances before withholdings. Okay. So instead of us being taxed on prior to with 4 allowances, $43,800, it's now taxable at $27,600. This is going to give you an additional cash flow annually of $2,800.20. Now, remember, these are estimates. Everything will be different, but these are estimates, okay? That comes out to, that equates to $108.46 biweekly. Ladies and gentlemen, that's over $216 in this scenario that you will be putting back into your pocket with just by making this change to your W-4, but also by making a decision to put yourself in position to be in a home-based business, okay? To put yourself in a position to be inside of a home-based business. And then look what it did. It dropped you from the 25% tax bracket to the 15% tax bracket, ladies and gentlemen. What would you do with an extra $2,820 a year? Here's another fact, ladies and gentlemen. Most Americans, we only have money during tax time. Most of us, we only have money during tax time, during tax season, okay? When you put yourself in a legitimate home-based business, you're now able to get your tax money up front every single month. I don't want to, no more do we have to wait until February, March to live a good life. When you're talking about an extra $216 in your pocket every single month. Now, again, remember, you have to be inside of a legitimate home-based business, okay, in order to write these expenses off legitimately. Now, I just want to show you guys something really quick, okay? I want to show you something really fast. If you don't have a home for yourself, if you don't have a home-based business home for yourself, I want to show you a little bit about our company, okay? And I won't keep you long, I promise you. This is the Paycation Travel, ladies, and the Paycation Travel industry, or Paycation Travel, the conglomerate, I should say, ladies and gentlemen. This is a decision that I decided to make 20 months ago, ladies and gentlemen. I was that guy 21 months, 25 months ago that you can never talk to about a home-based business, about a network marketing business, about an MLM. Let's get it out there. Let's get it out there so everybody is clear. This is the network marketing industry, ladies and gentlemen. This is network marketing is responsible for the home-based business boom. Network marketing is responsible for more 6- and 7-figure earners from the comfort of their own home than any other industry, ladies and gentlemen. Now, here's what's different about our industry. Remember, you're going to put an extra $216 in your pocket based on this scenario, okay? With that, what do you get? You don't want to just get inside of any business, ladies and gentlemen. You still want to be inside of a business that's going to earn you some great income. It's great to put that extra $216 and taking that back from Uncle Sam, right? And put it into your pocket right away. But what about the opportunity that you invest in? What is it going to bring you on the upside, okay? And our business is travel, okay? No one has to sell travel. Everybody wants to travel. I told my family and friends we're going to Punta Cana. Everybody wanted to go. Everybody wanted to be in our suitcase. Everybody can't wait to see what we see in Punta Cana. Everyone wants to go. Just people think that they can't afford to go, okay? And that's another myth that we break down inside of this business. You know, inside of our business, ladies and gentlemen, we do things. We do special things like experience luxurious Dubai, you know, make magic happen for your family at Disney, ladies and gentlemen. Vegas, we're going to Vegas in April, right? Cruising the world. I've never gone on a cruise until I joined this business, because I never thought that I could afford a cruise until I joined this business, ladies and gentlemen. Here's something else that's very interesting about our business, and in a second I'm gonna get back to the W4, right? Here's another interesting thing. We're inside of an $8 trillion business, ladies and gentlemen, right? Also inside of that, we're inside of the direct sales business, which is $182 billion. But here's the biggest difference between what we do and what some other businesses offer. And it's all about personal preference. I will never bash another business opportunity, ladies and gentlemen. But inside of our business, we have no inventory. Inside of our business, we have no auto ships. Inside of our business, we don't have closets full of products. Okay, I'm not good at selling lotions and potions and creams. Okay, I met with a young lady a couple of days ago who is now inside of this business, and she opened her garage door, and it looked like she was having a moving sale, but it was just boxes of products that she bought from her old company that she never could sell. That's a problem that we do not have inside of this business, ladies and gentlemen. I feel like we have to be certified dietitians to sell some of these products, right? Paycation, ladies and gentlemen, we are the marketing arm of Extreme Travel. Okay, this is something that was very important to me when I made my decision to join this company and to partner with this company. This company is a 15-year-old licensed and bonded corporation based out of Dallas, Texas. They've been selling travel for a long time, ladies and gentlemen. They've been generating a lot of income for a long time. On the right side of the screen, you will see the honors and awards, the accolades. These are accolades that you can't just buy these. You can't get these because you're nice. You get these accolades because you've generated some great income, right? For these companies like Carnival, like Royal Caribbean, like Norwegian, okay? Disney, and Sandals, things of that nature, ladies and gentlemen. Here's what happens if you join us. If you decide that you want to leverage your home-based business inside of Paycation Travel with us, this is what you would get. You would get members only pricing. I'm going to show y'all something, because before this, I said, I want to give everybody that's watching this a treat. I'm not going to give them a whole bunch of slides. I'm going to show you guys live the things, the perks that we get to take advantage of, inventory free. Okay. So you get members only prices for members only trips. You get your own personal booking site here. So people that you know that are traveling anyway, ladies and gentlemen, now they can just go to your website to book their travel. Excuse me, our booking engine is powered by Priceline. Most people are familiar with Priceline. So it's great for me because I wake up sometimes in the morning, I see, oh, someone booked on my site. Someone was going to California anyway. They decided, hey, I'm going to go to Antonio's site and book my hotel, rent a car, my flights to go to California. But also, we have our Extreme Travel University, ladies and gentlemen. So once you come into this business, you position yourself to join our university. Okay, our university is an impact. Matter of fact, I'm gonna show you the university in a second. I'm just so excited about it. But inside of that university, you're gonna go through a course. You're gonna go through a regimen to get certified. So you will become a certified travel agent. Okay. So not only are you just sitting on a home-based business that that will enable you to write off expenses, we want you to create some wealth for yourself. We want you to create some income for yourself. We want you to decide if you want to be a W-4 employee for the rest of your life. I'm sorry, a W-2 employee for the rest of your life, or if you wanted to fire your boss. But while you're working, why not make the best of it? And here's what's great. If you decide to join us inside of this business, this month, we're going to pay for your tuition, which is only $50. It's a $50 charge, one-time tuition for you to join our travel agent university, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to show you that in a second. And like I mentioned, we have our own personal booking site. As Paycation Extreme Travel, as your host agency, you're going to earn 75% of the commissions that's paid out, ladies and gentlemen. You will earn 75% of the commissions that's paid out. I just closed a deal with Carnival Cruise Lines. I just booked a really huge group cruise that's heading out next year, right? And we can't talk about money, but let's just say round numbers. If it's $10,000 in commission, I'm not saying that's my commission. I'm not denying that that's my commission. But if $10,000 is paid out, I keep $7,500 of that, and the other $2,500 goes to the company. I keep 75%, 75 cents of every dollar that's paid out, ladies and gentlemen. It's amazing. Our member trips. I'm gonna skip through this. Our weekly condo stays. Our weekly condo stays, ladies and gentlemen, this is for people that decided not to get into that timeshare trap. How many of us have gone on a trip, and the only way we can go on that trip is if we sat through a timeshare conversation, right? And we got pressured into signing that timeshare. We spending $30,000 for no need, for no reason. Inside of this business, you can get access to all of that inventory, all of those timeshares for pennies on the dollar, ladies and gentlemen. Our Paycation experience, we get to go out as a group. We get to go out, we get educated, we see new tools, we meet new people, we fellowship, we socialize with other business-minded men and women that are about creating that wealth, that are about gaining their time and financial freedom. As you can see, Punta Cana, that's where we're headed. 2,000 of us are headed to this Paycation experience, ladies and gentlemen. And once you have a Paycation experience, you will never want to do anything else in your life. I promise you. And then we do more than just book travel, ladies and gentlemen. We do more than just book travel. We offer sporting tickets, theater tickets, concerts. We have our own booking engine, ticketing system in our back office. And again, people going to go see Beyonce anyway, right? People going to go see Garth Brooks or whoever is the big country artist. I may be dating myself when I say Garth Brooks, but they're going to go out. The NFL, people going to go to football games anyway. We're in a position to where we can benefit on that. And here's another tool that's amazing, ladies and gentlemen. This is our Paycation Plus store. This is where we're able to offer essential services like telemedicine, healthcare, identity protection, energy services. Just think about yourself. How long have you been paying your energy bill? Okay. How long have you been paying your energy bill? Years and years and years. Now imagine if you got that energy from yourself, and not only are you paying your bill, but you're actually seeing a residual come back from paying that bill. Now imagine your family members who have been paying their bill for years and years and years, purchasing their energy services from you, or even the companies or corporations around you. And now you're earning a lifetime residual, ladies and gentlemen. The Paycation Plus store, all these essential services, and it only gets better and better. Now, here's the thing. For what I just showed you, ladies and gentlemen, for what I just showed you, it's only $149.95 to get yourself in a position. It's only $149.95 to get yourself a legitimate home-based business. And as you can see, if we go back, let me go back. I want y'all to keep in mind, hold on. If we go back here, this individual here is going to be putting an extra $216 in their pocket, okay? So the numbers don't lie. If it's $149.95 to get started inside of this business, and the day that you get started inside of this business, if you launch your business today, tonight, you're able to go in and submit your corrected W4 tomorrow to your HR department, okay? Now, in addition to the $149.95, here's the kicker, y'all. And you're gonna laugh at this because I laughed at it. Here's a kicker though. For the $149.95, your monthly overhead is only $69.95 a month. That's a cup of coffee a month for you to remain legitimate inside of your business. Now remember, you're going to pay inside of our business, right? Because there are other companies, the overhead is way higher. But inside of our business, you're talking $69.95 a month, right? That will enable you to bring home an extra $216 in your pocket. Let me do the math on that. Let me do the math on that, y'all, because I like numbers. So $216 a month, based on this example, minus $69.95. That's a plus side of $146.05 a month. So even after you pay your monthly overhead, based on the money that you just freed up from your check, you still will have an extra $146.05 to put into your pocket because of your business. That's going to be $1,752 a year after you cover your overhead. And here's the thing. The overhead is tax deductible too, ladies and gentlemen. The overhead that you pay inside of this business is tax deductible. The $149.95 that you pay to get started in this business is tax deductible. Now, let me just show y'all this, and then I want to show y'all a sneak peek. So if you're watching this, you're going to be able to get a sneak peek into something that I rarely show people. Okay, this is something I want you to internalize, and I want you to understand inside of this this Forbes edition where Sir Richard Branson is on the cover. I love Sir Richard Branson because he owns an island. That's just a sidebar. Inside of this issue, the author Robert Lohr stated, "We believe that the entire network marketing industry is poised for explosive growth and can be one of the most significant solutions for America's current retirement savings crisis." If you're watching this video, ladies and gentlemen, you have to understand that we're inside of a retirement savings crisis. Most of us that are watching this video live, most of us that are watching this video recording, most of us that are watching the playback, we're not going to have any money left for us when it's time for retirement. So if you have no plan, if you have no nest egg, that means you're going to work until you die. That means you're going to work until you die. Get yourself into position ladies and gentlemen, get yourself into a position to where you're creating your own nest egg, you're creating your own 401k, you're creating your own retirement plan, okay? And you're able to get out and enjoy your life, okay? And I just showed you how to do it for free. That's what I want y'all to understand. I just showed you how to do it for free. Now, let me show you something else, okay? If you haven't watched anything else, I want you to watch this, because it's one thing, ladies and gentlemen, it's one thing to, hold on one second. It's one thing to have slideshows. It's one thing for me to show you slideshows, but it's another thing when I show you the real deal. So I'm about to take you into my back office, and I'm going to show you what we see. I'm going to show you what we see, the things that I just showed you. Ladies and gentlemen, this is inside of my back office. I talked about the member trips and the great member trips that we get to take inside of this business, okay? I just want y'all to take a sneak peek at some of these trips that we have here. I don't know what Bienville House is, but it must have been very popular because it's sold out, ladies and gentlemen. But these are trips that we get. And this is just some of them. This is not everything, ladies and gentlemen, but these are drastically reduced member trips that we get for being inside of this business, right? Paycation uses their leverage to knock these prices down, sort of like the trip that we're taking to Punta Cana. And most of them are all inclusive, like Riviera Maya, 4 days, 3 nights, all inclusive, $581. Here's one, Belize. Ladies and gentlemen, I went to Belize last year, and I didn't stay at a nice resort like this one. I didn't stay at a nice resort like this one. And I thought that I got a great deal until I saw this deal for Belize, 4 days, 3 nights for $357, ladies and gentlemen. Money saved is money earned. So if you invest in this business and you like to travel, even if you don't like to travel, we're going to show you how to travel more, okay? Because you deserve this lifestyle. Even if you just decide to get away to Charleston, South Carolina, or you decide to go to Winter Park, Colorado, get in and use these benefits, ladies and gentlemen. Reward yourself for the hard work that you're already doing. Here's our university. This is just a sneak peek of our university, ladies and gentlemen. Once you come in, and again, if you start in September, it's going to be, your tuition is going to be covered. We're going to cover your tuition. But this is just a sneak peek of the modules that we go through inside of our university in order to get you certified. Once you complete the university, you're able to print your certification, and you're now able to create deals, to negotiate deals directly with the vendors. I want y'all to understand that piece for everybody that's excited to be a travel agent. You're now able to work directly with the vendors. For example, and I had everything set up for y'all. Like, I wanted y'all to see everything, ladies and gentlemen. For example, this is Carnival. Like I said, I just closed out a deal for a Carnival cruise, a group cruise. This is our back office. This is a travel agent only back office for us to book deals. So if we want to book a group cruise, I don't know if it's timed out on me. It may have timed out. No, it didn't time out. Look, I'll show you really quick. I want y'all to understand. We'll just pick some dates here. We'll pick some days. We're gonna pick what's your favorite cruise ship? Anybody? 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 Okay. For example, I just pulled this out. This is to Baja, Mexico. So this is where we come in, and this is where we book our group cruises, ladies and gentlemen. I wanted to show you this so you can understand that this is real. I don't deal with the middleman. None of us deal with the middleman. We go directly in and we put our groups together. We put our events together. We create experiences for our customers directly with the vendor. Here's another one, ladies and gentlemen. What about Disney? Everybody loves Disney. All the kids love Disney. See here, Disney travel agents, okay? Disney travel agents. We have direct access to the back office for Disney, to where we go in and negotiate our deals directly. We put our packages together directly with Disney. And we also get training and benefits from Disney. So we can go through and be certified with Disney. We can go through and be certified with Carnival. You can go through and get certified with just about any vendor out there, ladies and gentlemen. I just wanted to show y'all that piece so you can see exactly what we work with inside of this business. inside of this business. This is what you will be investing in when you put yourself in the position of a home-based business with our company, okay? With our company. And remember, you don't have to worry about you don't have to worry about all boxes of goods that you can't sell, okay? You don't have to worry about boxes of goods that you can't sell. Now, let me go back here, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm going to let you go because I didn't want to hold you long. I had magic to show you. I just had some magic to show you. Now, inside of your W-4, for those of you that have completed or printed out your W-4, what you want to do is go in and the allowances that you currently have, ladies and gentlemen, at your job, you want to leave those the same, okay? But what you do on the back of the form, we're going to complete this form, and I'm going to show you how the numbers flush out. So this person is single. As far as line 1, the estimated deductions, you know, you want to get with your CPA, but just as a rule of thumb, about $10,000 is where we leave that at. Okay, I'm not a CPA. Please understand that. All right, so we have 10,000, and this person is filing head of household, so we enter 9,300 here. Line 3 says subtract line 2 from 1. That's going to leave us $700. Okay. Now, line 4, it says enter your estimate of 2016 adjustments in income to any additional standard deductions. Okay. This is where we go back to. This is where we go back to our form. This is where we go back to our form, ladies and gentlemen. I definitely need my engineer here with me today. So inside of our form, we go back to the common deductions, okay? And this is what we're entering here, all right? $20,060, okay? $20,060. So we go back to the other form. We'll go back to our W-4. Inside of our W-4, this is where we would enter $20,060. Right. Now, you will continue on into the estimate of the 2016 non-wage income. If you don't have any interest, dividends, investment, things of that nature, that's 0. Subtract line 6 from line 5. Subtract line 6 from line 5. So we have, all right, and then we're going to go to 7. Subtract line 6 from line 5. It's 0. My computer's frozen here. I apologize. So we're going to do $20,060 plus $700, ladies and gentlemen. Plus 700. That's going to be 20,000. Why am I 700? 20,000, 27, 60. All right, so line 6, enter the estimate, non-wage income, that's 0. There we go. Subtract line 6 from line 5, 2076, 0. So again, once you get this form, once you get the tool that I'm going to share with you after this, then you will enter the appropriate numbers from your tool, ladies and gentlemen. Now we divide 20,760 by 4,050. Here's the thing. When you divide that, you're going to drop any fraction, ladies and gentlemen. So if it gives you a 4.99, if it gives you a 5.99, you drop the fraction. You drop the fraction, ladies and gentlemen. You only use the whole number, right? Now you go back and you enter the personal allowances from page 1, which is 4. All right. Now, again, that's going to give you a total of 8 deductions. Okay, 8 allowances. And then what you do on page 1, you come back here to line 5 and you change that from 4 to 8. Okay, and that's how you correct your W4, ladies and gentlemen. That's how you correct your W4 at your job with your HR department, and it will enable you to free up $200 to $500 extra dollars every single month. $200 to $500 every single month from your income. Take that $200 to $500, invest it into your business. If you decide to join our business, if you're making $200 extra dollars, it's only going to take $70 out of that, and you put the rest in your pocket or put it into any other investment. At the end of the day, it makes complete sense for everyone to be inside of a home-based business. It makes complete sense for everyone to be inside of a home-based business. If you do not have a home-based business, I welcome you to reach out to me. If you do not have a home-based business, I highly encourage you to get back to the person that referred you to this webinar. If someone referred you here to watch this webinar, that means they think a lot of you. If someone referred you to this webinar, that means that they know that you're leaving a lot of money on the table. If someone referred you to this webinar, that means that they know you can use these savings. Okay? Everybody should have a home-based business. All right? If you have any questions for me, ladies and gentlemen, my direct number is 559-997-6773. 559-997-6773. If you want a copy of this tool, and you register for this webinar, I'm going to send the tool out immediately following this webinar. If you didn't register and you got the link directly, text me. Just say, send me the tool. Attach your email address in it, and I will send it directly to you. This tool was given to me by someone. This information was given to me by someone, and I want to pay it forward. I just want to help everybody, okay? I want to help you help yourself, okay? Antonio Starr, thank y'all so much for watching this webinar. I'm going to go ahead and finish packing. I'm going to go and enjoy Punta Cana tomorrow, and we're going to have a really great time with all of our business partners. We're gonna eat some really great food. We're gonna have some really great festivities, and we're going to write it all off on our taxes when we come back. If you're not in that position, you're doing your family and yourself and future generations a huge disservice, ladies and gentlemen. Please remember that. Thank you guys very much for tuning in. I will see you on the other side of this opportunity. I would love to see you as a business partner. I would love to show you more of what we do. I would love to show you how to put more money into your pocket outside of your W-2. Thank you guys very much. Have a great, great night.